What if I told you there's a place on Earth where people live above the clouds, in a town so high it's considered the closest to space? Welcome to La Rinconada, Peru, the highest permanent settlement in the world. Imagine waking up every day at an altitude of 5,100 meters. That's higher than any peak in the Alps, even towering 300 meters over the famous Mont Blanc. At this staggering height, the air is dangerously thin. The people here survive on just 50% of the oxygen we're used to at sea level. For you or me, just being there would feel like a constant struggle for breath, leading to severe altitude sickness. But the residents of La Rinconada are different. Over generations, their bodies have performed a remarkable feat of adaptation. To compensate for the lack of oxygen, their bodies produce twice the number of red blood cells compared to the average person. This incredible biological change allows them to live and work in an environment that would be debilitating for most of us. This isn't just a place of extreme altitude, it's a world apart. The landscape is stark and barren. The air pressure is so low that not a single tree can grow here. The ground is frozen, the winds are relentless, and the town is surrounded by glaciers and rocky peaks. It's a scene straight out of a science fiction movie, a human outpost on a hostile planet. So why would anyone choose to live in such an unforgiving place? The answer lies beneath the frozen ground. One word: gold. La Rinconada is a modern-day gold rush town, a magnet for those willing to risk everything for a chance at striking it rich. Tens of thousands of people, an estimated 50,000 AV, journeyed to this remote corner of the Andes, driven by dreams of wealth. They come from all over Peru, leaving their families and former lives behind for the allure of gold. This massive influx of people has turned La Rinconada into a sprawling, chaotic city built on hope and desperation. But the reality of life here is far from a golden dream. The town is an environmental catastrophe. There is no sanitation system, no running water, and no formal waste disposal. Garbage piles up in the streets, mixing with mud and melted ice. Rivers of wastewater contaminated with mercury and cyanide from the mining process flow openly through the town. The very activities that promise wealth are poisoning the land, the water, and the people. The living conditions are incredibly harsh. Miners live in small tin shacks with no insulation against the brutal cold. Temperatures regularly drop far below freezing, and the only heat comes from small, often dangerous stoves. Life is a constant battle against the elements and the ever-present threat of illness. The mining system itself is a gamble of life and death. It's called the Cachorio system. Miners work for 30 days straight without any pay. They haul heavy bags of rock out of dark, unstable tunnels, often working in treacherous conditions with little to no safety equipment. Then, on the 31st day, they are allowed to take as much ore as they can carry on their own shoulders. This is their payment. It's a lottery. The rock they carry might contain a fortune in gold, or it might be completely worthless. Their entire month's labor, their very survival, depends on that one bag of rock. It's a system built on pure chance, one that keeps the miners in a perpetual cycle of hope and despair. This desperation breeds a darker side. La Rinconada is a lawless frontier, with no consistent police presence and little government oversight. Crime is rampant. Robberies are common, and disputes are often settled with violence. The town is a dangerous place, especially after dark. Yet, despite the extreme altitude, the pollution, the hazardous work, and the constant danger, people continue to come. Why? Because for many, La Rinconada represents the only opportunity they have. It's a place of last resort, a high-stakes gamble where the potential reward, however slim, outweighs the immense risks. They endure the unlivable for a chance at a better life, a dream of pulling their families out of poverty. The children of La Rinconada face an especially bleak future. They grow up in this toxic environment, breathing contaminated air and playing among piles of waste. Schools exist, but attendance can be irregular, as many children are forced to work, sifting through discarded rocks for tiny specks of gold. A practice known as palaqueras. They are exposed to the same dangers and hardships as the adults. Their childhoods stolen by the relentless pursuit of the precious metal that defines this town. The human cost of the gold extracted from these mountains is immeasurable. It's a story of incredible resilience, but also profound tragedy. The people of La Rinconada are living on the very edge of human endurance. Their existence is a powerful testament to the lengths people will go for a glimmer of hope. They live closer to the sky than anyone else on Earth, yet their lives are a daily struggle in the dirt. This town, hidden away in the high Andes, is a stark reminder of the complex and often brutal relationship between humanity, nature, and the relentless pursuit of wealth. It forces us to ask difficult questions about the price of gold and the true meaning of fortune. La Rinconada is a world of extreme contradictions, a place of stunning natural beauty and devastating human impact, a city of dreams built on a foundation of hardship. Thank you for watching, and if you found this journey to the top of the world interesting, please subscribe for more stories from the most extraordinary places on our planet.